So here we have the 2022 Mercedes-Benz S500. This is a black on black model. The powertrain consists of a 3-liter inline 6 turbocharged engine with a mild hybrid drive, and that's made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission. And that puts out 429 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque. I just love the new design they started in 2021 for these. It's really nice. And then we have our LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights. And this particular one has the 21-inch AMG B multi-spoke wheels. And they look incredible. We have the soft closed doors with passive keyless entry. And then we have the controls here for our heated cooled seats, memory seating, the power seat, power mirrors, power windows, and then the rear blind there. And there are our headlamp controls there. Of course, the glare is awful today. There are those front seats. Well, let's go ahead and check out the rear. And of course, no surprise here, plenty of leg room. And I'm 6'3", and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. And I just feel like I'm in a limo. This is incredible. And then we have our rear AC vents there. And then 2 USB-C ports along with the 115 volt 2-prong household plug-in there if you want to charge a laptop or something. Then here we have additional storage, 2 more USB-C charging ports in there. Then you can go straight to the back there. So pretty neat. But next we're gonna go ahead and check out the back. And there we have our LED tail lamps and dual exhaust. There's a power hatch there. Of course, plenty of trunk space. And there's our front passenger seat there. And then we have the heated cooled controls for that seat as well as the power controls there. Now we're gonna take a look at that inline 6. And there it is, mostly covered, and with that mild drive, it's not cut on. It's in kind of an auto stop mode, so pretty cool. Ooh. But now to hop in the driver's seat. So nice leather wrap steering wheel here. And then over here, we have our inbuck system. So what I can do is actually use the assistant in the car to use certain functions. So for example, hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Turn on seat massager.
I'm switching on the massage for you.
And now the massage seat is working. So I just love stuff like that. And then we have our navigation system. And then for audio, we have AM, FM, and XM radio. And then we also have our Bluetooth audio along with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which we can use wirelessly. And there's our backup camera. There's our front camera. Then we also have plenty of other views we can check out. So pretty cool there. And then we have our dual zone automatic climate controls down here. And then we have some driver functions here. So the heads up display, and this one actually has the 3D, I think it's like a $3,000 option. You get the 3D heads up display along with the 3D gauge cluster, and we'll check that out more in a minute. And then here we can go through our drive modes. So we have Eco, Comfort, Sport, Sport Plus, and then you can set up your own. And here we have an inductive wireless phone charger way back there. 2 USB-C ports, so right now I'm counting 6. 2 cup holders there. And now it's 2 more USB-C ports, so that's 8. And then up here, we have the controls for our power sunroof, as well as for the rear shade, things of that nature. Then to the glove compartment, there we have our owner's manuals. And then over to the steering wheel, we have adaptive cruise on this model. So we can toggle that here, adjust the gap there, set it, cancel it. And then over here, we have the controls for the actual gauge cluster, which is very, very, not only intuitive, but it's just beautiful with this 3D display here. And then to the right side of the steering wheel, we have volume controls, Bluetooth controls, and then favorite controls there. And there's our push button start, and then we can toggle that auto stop. Finally, here's our key fob. But next, we're gonna go ahead and take this 2022 S500 out on the road for a quick test drive. So of course, you have this AMG air suspension. It feels fantastic. Very good ride quality here. And the massage function is really, really nice. But of course, the overall drivability of this, it drives very nimbly. It's just really, really comfortable. We're gonna go ahead and put it into Sport Plus mode. And it feels like the vehicle, the ride itself gets a little stiffer. We'll give it a little throttle here, not too much. And very swift acceleration without having to put your foot down. It really uses that turbo when it can. Just really clean acceleration. And then we have the adaptive cruise on with the lane centering. And very seamless. Yeah, just a really, really nice cruise control setup here. And something I haven't seen before, this actually tells you what the speed limit is on the ramp, and that is pretty neat. I'm gonna dial it back into eco mode and see how it. Even in eco mode, it dials back the engine power, but the suspension, the steering, all that's in comfort. And it's just it's crazy how you can have two different cars in a Mercedes, because in Sport Plus mode this thing will go, but in your eco and comfort mode it just rides incredibly, which you wouldn't expect anything less from Mercedes-Benz. And it's just so easy to steer. Just a great driving experience. And one thing I've noticed, the sound acoustics are, of course, really good. And it's what you'd expect from a flagship Mercedes, but even being next to that loud truck I just passed, the sound was not intrusive at all. And it would have been a lot louder than just about anything else. But this is gonna bring me to an end of my review of the 2022 Mercedes-Benz S500.